So much as we are saying we want the cost of fuel to come down, all owners of vehicles, private, matatus, owners of plant and equipment must demand the removal of this bad fuel from the market, because it will give us problems as we go along. Let me say that we should not be told that we are having a challenge because of the Strait of Hormuz. Our fuel does not come from Iran. It doesn't go through the Strait of Hormuz. Our fuel is sold by ADNOC in Dubai and Saudi Aramco in Saudi Arabia. That is where the fuel is processed, and therefore this story that we are having a challenge because of the Strait of Hormuz is hot air. The issue, as I have explained, is that William Ruto has loaded very big profit in the landed cost of fuel, and that is the way to deal with it. Let me go to the issues of Turkana that would have sorted out the issues of petroleum in our country. William Ruto and Gulf Energy forced Tullow Oil to surrender the production and prospecting of oil in Turkana to them at a cost of 120 million US dollars, which is equivalent to 15.6 billion Kenya shillings. And that is why they have added so much profit in the landed cost of fuel to enable them pay this 15.6 billion to acquire full rights in oil in Turkana. Gulf Oil and William Ruto created a false debt with the Tullow Oil that they are supposed to pay 350 billion for full ownership, which is a lie. The final price was 120 million US dollars, which is equal to 15.6 billion. The US dollars 250 billion, equivalent to 350 Kenya shillings, billion shillings, is a lie. And this is where the catch is, that in 10 years, every barrel of oil gotten from Turkana will cost 100 US dollars. $85 will go towards paying this forced debt. Effectively, that money will go to William Ruto and Gulf Energy. You are left with 15 shillings, which will be divided 75% to the national government, equivalent to 1,440 shillings. 20% to the county government of Turkana, equivalent to 384 shillings, and 5% to the Turkana community, that is 96 shillings. It's pure theft of a natural resource given by God to the people of Turkana, by William Ruto and Gulf Energy, to the disadvantage of the people of Turkana. Unfortunately, the people's representative, the members of parliament and the governor, with the exception of the senator, have been bought and compromised, and they cannot speak. We must therefore speak for the people of Turkana. These oil reserves have the capacity to produce enough money to change the lives of the people of Turkana, to build good schools, build good roads, sink dams, get water for irrigation and for domestic purposes, and change the lives of the people of Turkana forever. But all this is being stolen by William Ruto to the disadvantage of the people of Turkana, and he has compromised the representatives of the people of Turkana. The people of Turkana must say no, and I'm urging the people of Turkana to stop further exploration and exploitation of their reserves of oil in Turkana until proper negotiations have been done and the people of Turkana get the maximum out of the proceeds of the oil that is in Turkana given to them by God to change their lives. And I would urge the people of Turkana to stop this exploration until there's change of government next year. where they can sit down with the new administration and negotiate a good package that will change the lives of the people of Turkana. It cannot be that a natural resource given free of charge by God to the people of Turkana will benefit William Ruto and Gulf Energy. It's unacceptable. And the people of Turkana must say no. And I urge them not to fear. They must be like the people of Ikolomani in Kakamega. When William Ruto got some people to go and harvest their gold without adequate compensation to the people of Ikolomani in Kakamega, they stopped it. People organized themselves and said no. And this is what I'm urging the people of Turkana to do. I know I'll be accused of incitement. I'm guilty as charged. I have a responsibility to speak for the people of Turkana. They cannot allow William Ruto to take their oil and go with it, when this oil and its proceeds can change their lives forever, to get good schools, good roads, water, good hospitals, and change Turkana to be another Dubai. The people of Turkana must rise up to the occasion and say no. Finally, let me say I've heard Hassan Omar of UDA saying that people have been radicalized, and asking what people have done to William Ruto, or what William Ruto has done to the people. I want to say, Hassan Omar, you are the ones radicalizing the people of Kenya. When you ask Churchill to kill the matatu industry and replace it with BTR buses, what are you doing? That is radicalization. The matatu industry employs many people. Many Kenyans have invested in the matatu industry. And you are issuing a public statement asking the Minister for Transport to kill the matatu industry and replace it with the BTR. You are actually radicalizing the matatu owners, the drivers, the touts, and all the people who work out a living from the matatu industry. You are asking what the William Ruto did to people of Kenya, why they are so angry. You should know because you live in Kenya. He abducted and killed their children. People are still in pain. He has levied taxes that are unreasonable to the people of Kenya. He has refused to pay pending bills to the people of Kenya. Their properties are being auctioned. He has made bribery a way of life. He is mocking Kenyans by displaying millions of shillings in public when people have no food on the table. That is what William Ruto has done to the people of Kenya. If you didn't know, I heard you ask that question. I have that answer for you. And you're asking why people are radicalized. It is the government that is radicalizing the people. The kind of statements of Pio Wadai and John Badi are making, the so-called experts, are radicalizing the people of Kenya. And they will be radicalized because that is the way the government wants things to be done. Let me, again, it's my very wish, respond to Kipchumba Murkomen. I've heard him. At any one time, there's a problem in Kenya trying to blame President Uhuru Kenyatta and Rigathi Gachagua. Kipchumba Murkomen, for the record, Uhuru Kenyatta is not the president of Kenya. William Ruto is the president of Kenya. The buck stops with him. He cannot blame Uhuru Kenyatta for mismanaging the country, for destroying a country that was up and running. President Uhuru Kenyatta handed over a country that is working, with a working education system, working health system, with a country that was secure. 4 years down the line, there is no country. You keep on blaming President Uhuru Kenyatta, and you are asking matatu owners, why didn't they go on strike when Uhuru Kenyatta was president? When Uhuru Kenyatta was president, fuel went only to 135 shillings. We are now over 240. The people of Kenya know the difference. And again, Ruto is president.